Alright, so hello everyone, my name is DLG and I'm here to play some, what you call this, Practice with Online, so the further let's play. Alright, alright.
Dohun, you're never wrong. A savior did indeed come to relieve me of my burdens. It's a miracle.
Nuh-uh. All I did was repay you for this elusive, bewitching Dokkaebi booze.
Huh? This man's drunk out of his mind again. How do you think he'll be of any help?
Sure, he may seem like a booze hound at a glance. In actuality, however, he's someone who even a ghost can't deceive.
What? A physiognomist that can't be deceived by ghosts? Ghosts can have their faces read too? Then, does that mean he can talk to them? Or don't tell me he can read a ghost's past? Now that would be crazy.
He can. Since Dohun has sent you to me, we'll finally be able to read the fortune of the Gu-sensei this time. Granny Death left this behind for me. Dokkaebi number 21 of the Netherworld.
What? Huh? Dokkaebi number 21 of the Netherworld? All I see is a broom.
She gave me this before sending me off to deal with the Gu-sensei, saying she no longer wants anything to do with them. She told me that a Dokkaebi in the Netherworld has been worried sick about me. I was told that sweeping the Gu-sensei with this broom will imprison them for a brief period of time.
Wow, Chief, that's some guardian angel. To have a Dokkaebi looking out for you even after death.
Yes, I'm grateful. However, it hasn't been much help so far. I haven't seen a Gu-sensei since then.
Mind telling us how the weather was when you went to Goun Plateau? Was it clear or overcast?
I went when the sun was up, and when the sun was down. I even went with only the stars or moon to light my path.
Hey, all of you acting like I'm not here? Fill up my drink. Can't you see it's empty?
Yikes! He'll turn into a vengeful ghost from the lack of booze at this rate.
If you're gonna repay me for bringing you all together, then do it properly. Go and make me more of Dokkaebi's booze.
My goodness. I can't stand the fits he throws for alcohol. Can you bring another bottle? I'll take care of him.
Peter. Yes, this is it. Oh, this scent. It's spectacular. The aroma of pine that engulfs you before you even taste it.
Dear Lord, you'll end up drinking till sunrise. You haven't explained why in the world this chief is calling us his savior.
Don't act like you don't know the answer. Tell me, how do you think you can meet the Goose Sensei?
Huh? Well, I think rain could be the answer. I heard there was heavy downpour before, right? I've seen people wearing raincoats, too. The servants at the Honorable Trez house mentioned something about rain as well. So my guess is they appear when it rains.
You're as smart as a whip. Must have been highly favored by whoever your master was, huh? Not to worry. We have the sky altar. And of course, we can't just use it whenever we want.
Ah, well, that's fair. If we could make it rain at any time, who would ever suffer from drought during harvest season? But I thought only the Yungam of the East can ascend the altar. Are you sure we can really use it?
Why is this man with such a righteous and noble face acting like such a coward? So, I hope you've lit many heavy fires. The prayers of humans alone aren't enough to sway the gods of heaven and earth.
Yes, I have not missed a single day, just as you told me to. It seems that you've already foreseen everything, even today.
Many Dokkaebi will follow those flames today. From Dokkaebi Forest, they will come through that cave. Soyun, son of Sumo. The Dokkaebi will have waited for this day as well. Dosei, go with him to greet the Kebbies. And you, prepare to offer sacrifices at the Sky Altar. I thought I'd be reading the fortunes of ghosts in the afterlife. To think I'd do it while I'm still living. This is worth 10 years of drinking.
Thank you. To have thought that there are still people like you left in this world. To be frank, I've resented this world for a long time. When Sumo fell into ruin, when we were kicked out of Goun Plateau and watched the trees go up in flames, I asked myself why I was still alive.
Come now, don't say such things. This village is counted on you.
Seeing people like you has made me realize this life is still worth living. Though, there's no way to recover the ruins of Sumo. Though short-lived, I want to protect the peace of Goun Plateau. Let us go hear the Gu-sensei's burdens together.
Oh, man, I don't know anymore. Rain or not, we're all gonna end up in prison.
I can't believe it was really possible. You did so well. You did it. We really pulled this off.
Of course we did. Huh? Whoa, do you see that? Way over there. The souls of the Gu-sensei were sucked into the chief's broom.
Take the broom with you and head to Dohun. I'll see the Dokkaebi off before I go. Oh, and also, if there's ever a chance for us to sit down for a meal together, bring the Dokkaebi as well. If it weren't for them, you souls would have been taken by the Gu-sensei.
Alright.
What? You still...
You're back! Your faces indeed foretell great things. Wait! If I'm about to do this, I'm gonna need a real stiff drink.
What? You still haven't had your fill? You want to be the first person to drown themselves in drink?
Hey! Do I look like a hopeless drunk to you? The booze is for the ghost, not me. Seems you've lost your voice from nights of endless crying. I can see all the paths you've walked with just a look at your face. Come, raise up your head for me. So they treated you like criminals just 'cause you took a few coins from that cave? You'd lost your youngest son while being dragged here. I see. You must have been wrought with grief. Your son came out in search of his mother. He was swept up in a hunt hosted by a noble and ripped apart by a hunting dog. Unable to overcome your bitterness, you threw away your life.
Who dares to use the Sky Altar without permission? Only those who rule over Donghae Province have the rights to this sacred place. Take everyone into custody and lock them behind bars. They will be punished accordingly.
Everyone? But all of this was done by me alone.
You dare try to deceive the Hyungam? Explain then how you made rain fall on your own!
Oh, my lord. I was only thinking to myself how great it would be to have a refreshing cup of makgeolli on a rainy day. And what do I know? It started raining. I'm not the brightest of men, so how would I have known this was such a big deal?
Is that right? You'll stand by this statement? Fine, so be it. You alone will be beaten on behalf of everyone here. And you've done your part as well, yes? Bring firewood to be burned at the beacon tower. Go!
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. I heard what happened. They never treated us as citizens. More like cattle. We could barely make a living for ourselves. And now they tell us we must labor away for the good of Donghae without compensation. On my way here, I saw constables stationed throughout Go-Room Plateau. Perhaps because we used the Sky Altar without official permission. Traveler, go save your friend Dulce. Then, make your way to the Chungsan hamlet, the hunting dog from the Hyungam's hunt. I found its owner and dug up something unbelievable. Right now, saving your friend is the priority. You must bring him back alive.
Traveler, is that really you? The Gusensei must be making me see things. Traveler, is that really you?
Huh? Really here? Look, the weather seems to be clearing. Was I beaten? They acted like they were, then just left. Guess they were looking for anyone to blame and throw in prison.
My name's Youngo. Did I do something wrong?
Thank the heavens you're safe. I was worried sick. Oh, and this is him. The keeper of the dog who killed that child. Ever since that day, he's been racked with guilt and decided to apply to be a stable keeper. However, I told you it was something unbelievable, didn't I? This man told me that Do-hoon was lying.
Huh? What do you mean? Okay, let's say that's true. Then where does the truth start and end?
I care for the dogs they use during the hunt here in the stables. How about you take them out yourselves? Then you'll see exactly what I mean. How about you... Ever just gotten close to a paw and sniffed a real... What do you think? Didn't you notice anything strange? Yes, that's precisely it. These dogs don't bite anything, even prey. The young gun despises when the hides of his quarry have teeth marks in them, so I train them not to bite. Even I don't know for sure. All I know is that these dogs found the young boy. The child was in a daze, having fallen down a hill while wandering through the reeds. His body was mangled, clothes torn. Of course, I alerted the Youngum right away. But when I did, he threw me a water deer fawn with legs that were rotting away. Claiming these were ill omens, he told me to burn everything. So I did. I took the fawn and the tattered clothes, threw them together, and sent them up in flames. That's what happened.
And that means that his mother, after seeing the hunting dogs and the burnt remains of her son's tattered clothes, assumed he had died? Then, wrought with grief, she took her own life? By the gods, what kind of tragedy is this?
If my dogs hadn't found the child, he may have really died in those vast reed fields. All these dogs did was frighten the child. To think his mother took her own life for that. From what I'd heard, she'd already been suffering, and I hesitated. But to think she'd be so quick to leave this world, rumors spread like wildfire, and the Dalbo office was desperate to put them out. I had no other choice.
A burden weighs differently on everyone. Something that one can just brush away may crush another's life.
I could understand some part of what she was feeling. I have a wife and children of my own. If only I hadn't hesitated, she may have never... I've been taking care of him ever since. He's probably by the beach right now. However, after the shock of that day, he hasn't spoken a word.
Because of a misunderstanding, huh?
I've talked with Youngu and decided that we'll take the child with us. The Dokkaebi will be able to cure a mute child. And if I ever meet Granny Death again, I'll be sure to tell her to let his mother know that her child is safe.
In the end, all this happened because the Honorable Chue took everything, all of Gowun Plateau, for himself. Traveler, let's go back to Dalbo. We gotta find out how all this came to be.
Thank you. This boy, we will take good care of him. Come by this village again. You're welcome back anytime. Oh my.
You came at just the right time. I just finished threatening to tell on them. I saw these guys lazing about with my own 2 eyes.
What do you think you're doing? The Honorable Chue family gave us these lands for our service. Our family can make a living now.
Nothing we did was against the law. Even our ill king would leap out of his bed if he heard these false accusations. Our master was merely following the government's orders to register unlisted lands.
All we did was kick out those who were illegally occupying this place. This land was taken fair and square. So what's your problem?
What? Then you probably had an official document to kick them out, didn't you? Give it here. Is this it? Now go. Scram. Traveler, don't you think this is a bit suspicious? Strange. I'm pretty sure official papers aren't supposed to be written like this. I wonder if there's anything I can compare this to. Oh, do you see that public notice? Let's take a look. See? Look at the dates. They're different. Seems the Honorable Chue was privy to some insider information. Otherwise, the people of Goun Plateau would have registered these lands for themselves and carried on with their peaceful lives. Thanks to that Yangban green with greed, many lost their livelihood, and some their lives. This is unacceptable. Don't you agree? For now, no one's looking, right? I'm gonna take this notice with me.
Hey, waiter, please decide what you'll buy or sell beforehand. I'll kick out anyone loitering longer than a few hours.
What do you want? And who are you anyway? Don't you think you should mind your own business?
Oksun! That's no way to talk to people. So sorry, Traveler. She's still young and immature.
Goodness, man, why is she in such a bad mood? The weather's so nice, don't you think?
Well, there's a reason for that. Excuse me. I have some business to attend to here. Oh, Mr. Björn! My daughter wants some snake meat. Oh my! The price has gone up again? Do you know how many bowls of kukbap I could get for that price?
me! I'm so scared I can't even sleep! Are you gonna help? Ugh, that mountain! We have to cross Mount Tebek. As you know, Traveler, the tigers are especially aggressive these days. But there are ways to cross the mountain safely. They say if you catch a snake in the blessed waterfall of Mount Tebek and eat it, the tigers will all run away. We don't have enough money to return to Seoul, so she won't buy it for me. I've been so scared that I haven't slept for days.
Whoa, what's this about? Mr. Byun, is it true that Tebek snake soup will protect you from the tiger attacks?
That's right, especially since they're hard to come by these days. As you know, the tiger attacks have made things quite chaotic lately.
So this is my fate for having a cheap mother who used a worn-out string for my first birthday ceremony, huh?
Where is this sass coming from, Traveler? How about we help her a little?
So this is my fate for having a cheap mother who used a worn-out string for my first birthday ceremony, huh?
Look, Mr. Byun, is there anything we can do to help? This traveler is kind-hearted. They just can't ignore this kind of thing.
Well, it's been a while since I heard from that skilled mountain dweller. Might have been attacked by a tiger. Meat is pretty hard to come by these days.
Mr. Byun must be struggling too. But where do you get snake meat then?
From those poor snake catchers, of course. They are the ones with authorization from the Yungam of the East. I don't only sell meat. For a price, I can acquire other goods as well. I don't only sell meat. Well, I'm being kind here. With meat becoming scarce these days, if you bring me a few steaks, I'll give you the snake meat.
Oh, really? You're not just saying that, right?
Really? You're actually going to help?
It's not for free. After we get the snake meat, you have to tell us what really happened, okay?
Be careful not to venture too deep. You might vanish without any trace.
Ay,
What they call me?
All right, then. I'll leave the meat here. Oh, where did the lady and her daughter go?
Well, they said they were heading to the Big Auntie's Tavern. Wow, this meat is so juicy.
Never heard of snake meat driving away tigers before. Is the deity of Tebek that powerful?
I don't know much about that. I'll go prepare the meat.
We got the meat thanks to your kindness, Mr. Björn. But where is this stench coming from?
Can't compare my cuts to what those Bekjung butchers do. If you catch my drift, Traveler. Nice. Oh, come on. What are you fussing about? What do you expect from a butcher? That's what we smell like. This butcher shop has been running for 3 generations. You think I would sell rotten meat?
Sure, I'm sorry, but I can smell something. Ugh. Mr. Björn, but when was the last time you washed?
Ah, right. Because of that delivery, I didn't have time to bathe. Lay off. Keep bothering me and I'll report you to the authorities. You say I smell a bit gamey? Mind your...
Oh, thank you so much. You must be famished. Have a bowl of gukbap.
Come to think of it, where is your husband? Why'd you come all the way here from the capital, just the two of you?
I lost my husband a long time ago. She is all I've got left of him. I wanted to live my whole life holding on to her, but now she has grown up so much, and she even netted herself a handsome fiancé at that time. He was an impressive young man from Bambawi Valley. His mother passed away from an illness, and only his father and younger brother were left. When the marriage talks began, so did the tiger attacks. And then, his whole family.
Tried to dissuade him, but he went anyway, swearing to take revenge. He went off to the Valley of Death.
Oh my. No news from him after that?
He promised to come back, but we haven't heard a thing. Maybe it's better if he just rests in peace. I hope he didn't become a Chungi, wandering Pumbawi Valley.
I was willing to give away everything I had to marry off my only daughter. I didn't have much, but I still prepared for the wedding. And now, this happened.
Now, ma'am, I don't know much, but I've heard about Changri. They say Changri hunts the closest family members first, so people usually don't marry someone from a household that's been attacked by a tiger.
That's right. And before coming to this village, I'd never heard that snake meat could fend off tigers.
Sounds like you all came from far away. The chief says eating the snakes from the Blessed Waterfall makes even Chungi and tigers realize they've come to the wrong place. Huh? Your eyes just grew as big as dinner plates. If you want to know more, how about you give me a hand?
Leaving a meal unfinished will anger the mountain deity. I'll take care of Oksun, so why don't you go and listen?
Oh, thank you so much. You must be famished. Have a bowl of gukbap.
you've come. I'll teach what? You're already done? There's more to you than meets the eye. With my special touch, it's now complete. Dalbol Gukbop. Our original recipe hasn't changed in 25 years. Save you a bowl, so stop licking your lips. So, what are you curious about? Eradicating village chief said as much. And that Dalbo Ibong said the same thing. I heard it from Jumsoon, who heard it from her father. He was drinking at the mountainside tavern in Babawi Valley and heard it clearly. Well, the Ibong was making a fuss because all the snakes in the Blessed Waterfall were gone, and he was worried that the Tiger Slayers wouldn't get their snake soup. With such a shortage, the value of that snake must be soaring. But what can be compared to a human life? Who are the Tiger Slayers? They're the ones who hunt tigers, of course. They're the ones looking for those snakes, but I've said enough. Right, don't forget your gook bop. So anyway, I thought I'd hire a snake catcher and sell some snake soup. That stingy butcher, Mr. Byun, won't even give a discount. And those snake catchers, they refuse to sell to me because they already have a buyer.
Hey, auntie, pour me a bowl of makgeolli.
Yeah, coming right away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, I have to leave now. Have some of my gookbok before it gets cold.
Thank you for this. Unexpected help. Since we can't go back to the capital due to the curfew, we have relatives in Nampo, so we'll go there first. I will definitely repay this kindness when you visit the capital next.
There's an old saying that Chungi likes sour things. So, carry some green plums with you, like I do.
Oh, this child. Where did you hear such things? We are very grateful. Let's meet again someday.
Albicesna. Esna no esna.
Oh, my stomach.
Didn't they recruit chasers in Nampo recently?
That wasn't chasers. It was a Pungmul troop.
Wait, what use would a Pungmul troop be to someone as upstanding as the Yungam of the East?
Who knows?
But there must be a reason why Lord Sangun is so angry. If even begging for mercy won't work, how could we hope to fare any better with steel?
Watch your mouth. So many households fell victim to the tiger attacks. He's no longer the guardian of this land. Now he's just a mere beast.
A peddler taking a shortcut, a wood boy chopping wood, a woman picking greens, a farmer getting water. They all fell victim.
I heard there was a saying around these parts, that there are only 2 seasons in Dalbo. One season is for mourning those killed by tigers, and the other season is for hunting tigers, right?
I heard it differently. One season is for people hunting tigers, and the other season is for tigers hunting people. Oh, that's a bit of a stretch. Judging from the attire, you seem to be foreigners. Be careful out there.
If you don't want to leave nothing but a leg behind, make sure to lock up your door at night.
Now, this swine. Growl. Now, this swine. Pretesto.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is anyone there? Oh, howdy. When did you get here? I'm gonna be out of action today, I'm afraid. Feeling a bit unwell. Seems like every room in the tavern is full. We can't let Lady Yunhua's guests sleep on the street now, can we? Let's see if this wealthy homeowner will put us up for the night. Doesn't hurt us to ask, anyway. Hey, is anyone there? You want to give it a shot? Who is it? You can call me Dulce. And this is the traveler I'm accompanying.
What brings you here?
Ah, well, it sure is getting late and cold. Would it be possible for us to stay for the night?
Any chance you're from Hanji County?
Huh? Yes, sir. I'm from Hanji County, all right.
Oh, well, I'll be. That's where I'm from. Come on in.
Don't mind if we do.
When did you leave Hanji? It's been over 30 years, but I still dream of it sometimes.
Oh, really? I left when I was young, so I don't remember it much at all.
Of course! Come in, come in!
See there? This is the hospitality of our land.
Since we can't offer you the guest house, you'll have to stay in the barn.
Well, it seems I may have spoken too soon on that account. Might I ask who our marginably hospitable host is?
He's a very wealthy man by the name of Twin Obu. We're only letting you in today because the master is out. Keep quiet while you're here and your lips sealed when you leave.
See there? This is the hospitality of our land.
Mm-hmm.
Unload your luggage here. My innards are at war, so if you don't mind, I'll just grab a cup of green plum juice and hunker down over a latrine. I'm worried about Oksun. I hope she's not feeling sick like this on her way to Nampo. Oh, plum juice plumbed me out. I'm feeling right as rain again. If your stomach's messed up, that'll do the trick, I tell you what. It's over there, by the bench where the hay is dried. Right side. The left side is soy sauce, don't get them mixed up. Can't sleep, huh? Here's a story Lady Yunhua told me. The first time a tiger eats a person, the victim becomes a changri called a gulgak. And if the gulgak licks a kitchen pot clean...
I'm so...
The master of the house feels hungry and asks his wife to make something for him. Then, when the wife comes out, the gulgak gobbles her up. Then comes the Eel Changi. They climb up to high places and destroy all the tiger traps. And if a tiger eats a third person, the victim becomes a changui called a yukon. It calls the names of people it once knew to lure them outside and... Oh, isn't that... Oksun?
Can you help me just one more time? Over here, Mr. Gunther?
Huh? How did a grown woman fall into a jangtok? But, Oksun, weren't you bound for Nampo?
There's an old saying that Chungi likes sour things. So, carry some green plums with you, like I do.
no. It's Oksun, turned Changui now. Thanks to you, I survived, but what a mess. You smashed all those expensive Changtok fending off the Changui. But what's this? A ledger? Why is there a ledger hidden in the earthenware?
Hey, are you okay? What on earth? A Chongi appeared at my master's house? Hurry and get up.
Oh no.
And I'm going to end it here. Thank you everyone for watching this. I hope you have a good day.